So, what is the meaning of indifference to the outcome or the solution is being equanimous? So, what is the meaning of equanimous? See, equanimous is we see things equally. We don't differentiate between, we don't make things into two. We don't see them as good or bad. See, everything which is there in the outside world has two outcomes. It can be taken in two ways. One way is it can be taken as good and it can be taken as bad, and that's actually the conditioning of mind. The way mind got trained, the training happened based on your family, the culture you're living in, what are the situations you faced, self-training of mind by experiencing things. So this is how the mind gets conditioned or trained slowly. And based on those things, the things which are happening in outside world, it will take things based on its own conditioning. The event which is happening or situation which is happening outside of you. So mind can divide things into good or bad and not see things as it is, or not see things in the whole, but now because of division. And the thing about, or the imagine, like the point about outside world is it can happen in two. Everything can happen in two. A same bullet can be used to save life and it could be used to kill someone. Money can help you eat food or can overfeed you also. Food can save life, but overeating can kill you also. Same eyes could be used for sleeping, and same eyes could be used to be awake and to see things. So now, on what basis you see that thing or event happening is totally up to you. That's what the world which we created around us means. That's what we mean by our mind's conditioning or way we see things or perceive things. But that's not the fault of the mind. That's not the fault of the things which are happening outside, but that's our conditioning. And just because of that conditioning, it's always keep on expecting and wanting things, because it is not capable of seeing things the way they are or in their natural form or as one, but it has capability of breaking things into two. That's why all the suffering and problems are being created, because obviously when you're living life you want something, and then when you don't get it, instead of seeing it as it is, mind starts seeing it as bad, and it starts to make you run towards something which it wants, but what it's receiving right now is bad, and what it wants, it's just running towards it. And in this running, it's creating fear, stress, and all this suffering. Fear, anything which is coming out of fear and stress or worries is suffering actually. Anything which is coming out of contentness, or when we see the things the way they are, is called happiness. So everything can be divided into two in the outside world, and because we are living through mind, that's what we see in the outside world. So we are not equanimous. We are not seeing things the way they are, or we are not seeing the oneness of things, but the way we perceive that thing based on our mind's conditioning is creating the problem. We are not seeing a thought as just a thought. We see things, a thought as a good thought or a bad thought, good energy, bad energy, negative thought, positive thought. So the categorization which we are doing for everything is the problem. So solution is non-categorization, seeing the wholeness of things, seeing the things the way they are, being equanimous to situation. We don't fall for We're not going crazy for success, but we see failure equally as equal to failure. So success and failure are same thing, and heads and tails just making the coin complete. Success and failure makes the life complete. So it's not like success is here, failure is here, we are running from this to this. That's happening because we're living in mind. We're not equanimous to situation, we just see them as it is. So we will not run for success, we will not get scared of failure, but they are equal, and we'll be undisturbed, we won't get stressed, and will be easy and content. So indifference to the outcome is the solution. Being equanimous to the outcome is the solution. And then living through soul. See, soul only sees things and sees things the way they are. It's the mind which is dividing things. So we have to bring the control away from mind and give it to soul. And that's what you are. You are the soul, you're not the mind. A difference between, say, dead body has eyes, ears, nose, everything, but doesn't have life in it. So that means you are the life, you're not the body. A house is house not because of walls, but people living inside it, the space inside it, the people living inside it. A car is not running until there is a driver inside it. So we are the drivers. We are not the brake, we are not the car, or we are not the parts of the car, we are not the boundary of the car, but we are the driver inside the car. So same way, when we have to live through soul, and when we live through soul, we just see things the way they are. It's the mind which is dividing things. It's not the soul. So we have to live through soul, see the things the way they are, and we have to be indifferent to the outcome. And that's how all the problems and sufferings goes away. Thank you.